was actually a styling competition, and there was a Harrisman style and a Triumph style, and they were put before the styling committee of JRT.
It was the start of being very safety conscious and legislation coming out, and quite right too.
Well, that was what dictated the Tr7 should have a roof.
That's
a
right,
fixed roof.
Yeah, because it was going to be outlawed.
We had to check CO and hydrocarbons and adjust the vehicles to be within limits, what we called a sniff test, and then that had to be certified on the bill sheet, which went to America.
The petrol cap on the 7 was quite interesting because it filled up with water and then froze and you couldn't put fuel in it. So we had to develop a tool to remove the filler cap and just yank it off.
It was the world launch over here. It was in Boca Raton, Florida, which is north of Miami. And out of the 35, I think we made 17 that were drivable.
Some of his homologation engineers had said to John, you know, these American regulations about penetration of the roof panel only applies if it's a hard roof. If it's a canvas roof, it doesn't apply. So then we sent a car down to Michelotti to do a more respectable job.
We picked this body up and put it on a single axle trailer. It was just the unit body, strapped it down and drove it back to the shop in Herndon, Virginia, and turned it into a race car in a fairly short period of time.
Well, the car itself had some aerodynamic problems, but we took it to the wind tunnel down at Lockheed in Marietta, Georgia, and tested it in the wind tunnel for a while. Ended up with a proper spoiler on the front and the back, and we just made it into a good race car.
They were getting rid of C Production, so they moved us up to GT1 and let us go from the 3.5 liter motor to a 4 liter motor. And just based on all the things we knew, we were probably making about 400 to 425 horsepower out of the 4 liter motor.
I left the corporate world and I went motor racing. And I was selling parts to pay for my motor racing because my sponsors weren't paying all of it.